What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we are here with the Akumu guild boss as of the 3.16 update here, guys. And so we're going to be going over how you guys are going to be able to get over the 9k score on the hell difficulty. And I saw that they did change the Akumu guild boss actually, so it is more of a human oriented fight this time around. And so I wanted to show you guys a kind of free-to-play friendly-ish team. And I scored very well on this fight using this team here, guys. So we have LR Escanor, we have LR Bond, we have the green Jillian, and then we have the green Chaos Arthur. So the idea with the team here, guys, is that we have pretty much LR Bond is going to be doing all the damage for the team. He's going to be able to deal an absurd amount. I mean, we have the extort AoE and then into the follow-up AoE. Jillian's here to give our whole team 30% max HP, which because we're all green, we do get that. Arthur's giving us a bunch of basic stats, so 5% per Alice, we get 20% basic stats. And then Escanor right here is going to increase the damage taken of the enemy for every eternal flame that the enemy has, pretty much, right? So that's going to be really good. Now, in terms of the missions and why this team is going to be the one we're rocking and not like a standard goddess team, is because if we actually look at the missions, inflict at least 300k damage in one attack while all allies are alive, and no demon or goddesses are allowed for that. No demons or goddesses are allowed for the second part as well, which we are not going to be able to do. Use rank 3 skills 2 times, we're unfortunately not going to be able to do as well. But defeat the last enemy with a human hero skill we could do. Clear it though using buff skills, which we're definitely doing. Clear using skills 35 times or less, which we're definitely doing. Clear after dealing 750,000 damage or more in a single attack, which again we're definitely doing. Clear with all heroes having more than 80% HP, easy. Remove 7 debuffs, we're not going to do. Remove stances, we're not going to do. Apply invincibility on the boss, we're not going to do. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the missions we're able to do, but some of them with this team we don't need to do to get that, you know, that 9k plus, guys. So yeah, I mean, you know, in terms of the gear that we're rocking on the characters here, it's just going to be HP defense across the board. Bond is going to be on attack crit damage though, because we're relying on his damage, and then Escanor as well on attack crit damage, so he's able to deal a fairly good amount as well. And then I am running HP food here. We are rocking the attack card set for the human allies, right? So that's going to be very good. And yeah, with that out of the way, guys, let's hop in it and I'll show you guys a run here where we're able to get the score. I already did score, by the way, so you can see I did get my 10k already, but we're going to do another run and I'll show you guys how you were able to get the score and do really well. So, alright, let's hop in and let's see what we're able to do. Alrighty, guys, we are hopping into the Akumu demonic beast, or the guild boss here. And so yeah, I'm going to show you guys exactly what you want to do off the rip. But pretty much the idea is that we're going to do the Bond AoE extort and then into the follow-up AoE attack. Because that's going to do an absurd amount of damage. And we can waste both the Jillian cards because they're kind of dead cards anyway, and that's going to get us Arthur's passive for next turn. So this AoE right there is going to do the full amount of damage. It's going to give us the 300k damage or more in a single hit. And then when we do our attacks on this follow-up turn here, we're going to be able to get a fairly absurd amount of damage here as well, because we're going to do the AoE right here with Arthur. I'm going to do the single target here with Escanor. We'll do single target with Arthur, and then follow up single target with Arthur, and I think that's good to go. Let's see how much the AoE does. So yeah, I mean, a fairly good amount of damage, 300k or more in a single hit, 781, that gets us to 750k in a single hit as well. We do the follow-up with Arthur, and then into the boss right there. He is gonna live, but that's gonna give us another turn here, guys, where we're able to just kind of finish it off. So that's really good. So yeah, right there, as you guys can see, we do take a little bit of damage. I have Tarmiel Link on Jillian, by the way, so we do get our HP above that 80% still. You have to, you know, kind of rely on that. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the extort now with Bond here, guys. So we're just gonna do the extort and then into the attack right there. And yeah, I mean, that's gonna do an absurd amount of damage. So let's see, we do the extort into the rank 2 AoE here, so boom, and we get 22k right there. We do obviously lifesteal that, and for the points that we're gonna get, guys, 11,000 this time, so even better than my first run that I did just to get the score. So there you guys go, man. That is definitely a fairly consistent team, actually. And having Jillian on the team, just being there just for the HP, I mean, is nice. She has her Holy Relic as well, so she started turn heals a ton. Yeah, I mean, this team is going to be really good for you guys. I hope this team is helpful and you guys are able to get your 9k. So with that out of the way, guys, let's move on now to the extreme difficulty, and we'll finish out and get our 6k score that we need. Alrighty guys, now hopping into the extreme difficulty here of Akumu, the thing that we're going to do for Akumu on the extreme difficulty, guys, is going to be a goddess team, right? So we're going to run my standard goddess team that I normally run though, so like the Tarmiel variant. The reason why I'm going to go with the Tarmiel variant is because it's more free-to-play friendly. I mean, most people probably have red Tarmiel over you know, like green Elat or anything like that. LR Liz at this point, guys, I kind of just expect you guys to have this character. I mean, she was free at a point as well, and you know, by this point she is the #1 priority LR. So if you do not have her LR already, definitely make sure to. Margaret's on the team as well, but she does not need LR for this team. And then Mael, I mean, you know, they're giving him out for free in the coming days, so if you don't get him today, maybe the day after you'll be able to pick up your free Mael, and you can actually run him on the teams here for this. So yeah, and then in terms of the artifact card support, we are rocking the Goddess Ally base stat card set, 3% for each Goddess Ally on the battlefield, up to 3, so you get 9% basic stats. And then in terms of the team comm and the gear, we were just rocking triple defense on Tarmiel, HP defense Liz, attack rate damage Mael, and HP defense Ludo. So with that out of the way, guys, let's hop in and let's see what this team's able to do in terms of getting us the points. Alrighty guys, so we are loading into the fight here for Akumu on the extreme difficulty. It's going to be pretty straightforward as we go through again. Remember that the Goddess team was always one of the better scoring teams, especially on Akumu. So yeah, I mean, let's just start it up. So let's just start spamming a bunch of buff skills here. And then I guess we will go for, we'll do like this. We'll do like this just so we get the attack related on Mael. Because I do have Mael's Holy Relic. So that's going to make it so that every time we use a AoE, we get 30% attack related stats. So that's going to be very, very good. And that might actually allow us to get the kill. Yeah, I mean, Mael is probably killing here as he does this attack. Yeah, I mean, look at that, guys. 1.4 million AoE. An absurd character, man. An absurd character for sure. So, alright, now we are on the next phase here. So, I'm just going to spam a bunch of buff cards so we build up the Margaret, you know, passive right there. And then we'll do a Mael AoE at the very end. Hopefully, it kills both the side arms right there. And then we can focus damage onto the Akumu himself. But yeah, I mean, this should be fairly strong, right? Rank 2 with all these buffs as well. I mean, yeah, this is going to do an absurd amount. Let's see. Oh, wow, it kills the main boss too. I forget Extreme does that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we killed the main boss as well. Boom. And then in terms of the score that we're going to get, we get 3,200. So now we only have to get 2,000, what is that? 2,800 more points. So now we're just going to take this exact team, guys, and we're going to go into the next difficulty, right? So we just take it into hard, same exact thing, you know, same gear, same card set, all that. And yeah, we're just gonna do the exact same thing on this, and then as long as we get 2,800 or even less, we could do the other stage. But if we get 2,800 here, then we're done with our Knighthood boss this week. So yeah, what I'm gonna do then for this one is I'm just gonna buff up. Yeah, so I'm gonna buff up here with Margaret. I'm gonna do this, and then my AoE, and that should just finish off the fight instantly. I'm not too sure if we're gonna get that 2,800 that we need, but worst comes to worst, guys, what we do is we go into the other fight, right? We just take it into the normal fight, and then we're good to go with that. Okay, so we gave him invincibility. That's fine. So next turn then, we'll be able to kill him. We just can't kill him on this turn, which is okay. So yeah, and honestly, him attacking Tarmiel right there builds up Tarmiel's basic stats for the team. So I'm not even gonna really complain about that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's just move that, and then honestly, I'll move here. You know what I'll do? Actually, I'm gonna move for Mael Ultimate, because Mael Ultimate will do an absurd amount, and then we could just do like one buff card right there. You know, to increase the basic stats for Margaret, and then yeah, we just drop the ultimate with Mael, and it's GG. And yeah, because we're just gonna patience everything now. Yeah. So alright, let's just do the buff with Margaret, Tarmiel, and then into the ultimate with Mael, and I think that's just gonna be enough, guys. So let's do this, let's do that, and then Mael ultimate there, and yeah, I mean, this should be a fairly insane amount of points here, or enough probably for the 3,200. I mean, we'll see, right? So yeah, all with Mael there, and boom. So 5.3 million, crazy. Alright, let's see what the points are looking like. Do we get that the 2,800? We do not. So that's okay. That's kind of crazy, guys. This is the first time in a while I've had to do the final stage of the Knighthood boss. I guess they must have adjusted the points on it. Regardless, right? We're at 5,600, so we just gotta, you know, go into the final stage, take the exact same team, we get it clear, and then we're good to go, guys. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be something that you might have to do in the scenario where you just don't get the full amount of points. So just kind of make sure, guys, that you go through every single stage then, and then just get a natural clear, right? So I'm just gonna, you know, buff up and then just do only mile AoE, and I think that's good to go. So let's just do this, and then mile AoE, and then I think it's done. And then we get our 500 more points that we need, and then we're done for Knighthood boss this week. Yeah, a little bit different this time around, but it seems like they did adjust Akumu's like standard points you need, so it is a little bit more annoying to kind of score on this fight, at least on the lower levels. And you guys saw there on the highest level we had to switch to a human team now off a standard goddess team, but yeah, 2,400 again, so that's going to be the total amount that we need, guys, for the full amount of points. And yeah, that is going to be the Knighthood boss as of March 16th here, guys, to get all the rewards here. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video, man. Hopefully this was helpful and you guys are able to clear, but that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.